When I think about Flourish, I get this visual of a butterfly, and beautiful, elegant, graceful. I mean, who doesn't like butterflies, right? Purpose, but there's a couple of things you have to realize about a butterfly. One, they didn't start out that way. They started out as a caterpillar. Funny looking, ungraceful, not particularly attractive, just getting along, minding its own business, kind of living an average life, just hanging out and eating. But then one day, change happens, and everything that it had known and thought about itself started changing. Began to feel the stirring to do other things, to be something different. And the direction that its life was taking started to change, but it's kind of scary. And I think that literally the world began to close in on this little caterpillar. Think about when it's the cocoon. I mean, its world is closing in. And just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, is when it became a butterfly. It went through some things, it experienced some discomfort, some unfamiliar things, but it was that process that led it to becoming what it was always created to be. I'm here to serve you notice. Your time as a caterpillar has expired. Your wings are ready. And I know what you want to say. It's scary. It causes palm sweats. You know why I stand back here? Then you don't see my knees shaking. There's fear and there's doubt. And I know. Now I say you can't cross the ocean unless you're willing to have the courage to lose sight of the shore. And sometimes we want to hold on to where we are, but we cannot go where we're supposed to be, staying right where we are in our comfort zone. The comfort zone, it's comfortable. It's a beautiful place, but nothing of significance grows more. So I get it when you say, like, I know there's something, but it's scary, and it's will be scary. Do it anyway, and it will stretch you, and you will stumble, and it won't be perfect. And God, don't we want to look perfect? Is that not something for women? Say, just work towards progression. We're not perfect. The last person has come and gone on this earth until he comes back. We're not going to be perfect. Don't wait to be ready. That's a mystical place. I like that. Right. Start when you're willing to take the step, because it's your destiny. And I know some of you are being called to something you think makes no sense. And you may have taken the risk and shared it with somebody, and they agreed. Girl, that don't make no sense. Right? I'm just being real. We're women. We know how we do. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. Be careful of people you allow to speak into your life. Well, they mean well, they just aren't there yet. They just aren't there. And so there will be people who say they don't agree, or it doesn't make sense, or they wouldn't do it. And they're right, they wouldn't do it. That's why God's not calling them to. He knows they wouldn't do it either. That's why he's calling you. Because he trusts that you will do it. And if he called you, he equipped you, he planned for you, he prepared for you, he's with you, he sent others to support you and hold that space for you. My personal prayer is to be that type of friend that can hold space for another woman. I don't want to get caught up in my own issues, my own junk, and lose sight that it's really not about me. I want to be the person who's big enough to hold my vision and somebody else's. But it's hard to step out of her comfort zone. It really is. But like I said, nothing of significance grows there. And God has not called us to be successful, he's called us to be significant. Your life has purpose. Your dreams count. You were born to make an impact.